doing a few stretches. Looks like Gordon Horn's going to take the face off for the Sharks against the Yokomotive, which is Zach Yokoyama. And we're about ready to go, and we're away. And the Sharks have the puck in their own defensive zone. It's played through the middle. The Lions pick it up, clear the zone, and it's back in the Sharks' hands. And neutral ice. Starting to come through the middle with Gordon Horn. He shoots, he scores! Scores within 15 seconds, and that's a boom!
That certainly is a boom. What a way to start.
Gordon Horn took the face off, went backwards and forwards, a few quick exchanges of possession, came back into the Sharks' defensive zone. Horn moved in quite easily, gained the red, gained the blue, shot from distance. It was a low shot past the right-hand side at Sheldon, and it's 1-0 Sharks after 15 seconds. What a start.
I think probably Sheldon's not expecting a shot there, are they? You know, it's early in the game, and Gordon's probably done a good thing to test them, and it's paid off. Well done, Gordon. And we'll see how the Lions react to that. They lose possession just now, and it's the Sharks coming forward again. There's a man in the middle here. It's Peanut all by himself. Just makes the save there. Does Yokoyama? Does Sheldon? Got the pads down on the ice there, and no way through. Absolutely. Sharks have it in their own zone. It's Stuart Kerr. He beats 3 men. It gains the line zone, and that's passed in to Boyd. It comes back out as the Sharks change on the fly. It's Lewis Houston with the puck on the right hand side. It's played behind the net towards Callum Boyd. There's a big hit there. The line loses his feet, nothing wrong with that at all, as Kel Beattie picks up in defence for the Sharks. Plays the long pass in the direction of Houston. It's kind of intercepted and tangled up a little bit. A bit of a fankle on the boards as the Lions come away with that. And they play that behind their own net, and it's Keogh that played that forward. And the Sharks have possession in their own defensive zone now. We've played a minute and a half. The Sharks lead 1-0 already. And the Sharks moving forward through Bentham. He plays it in the direction of Boyd, but he was going off there, so the Lions pick up possession. They have it in neutral ice just now. They play it forward, it's kind of dumped in, and it's Hurst that chases after this, but whistle goes. There was a good hit on the blue line here, just as he played the pass. It's number 95, it's Billy Cross for Nottingham. Lewis Young's just skated in, good clean hit, but he's maybe feeling the effects of it. He's still stayed down on the ice after isn't it? Yeah. So that's where the whistle went. He's kind of half looking for an offside. You can't actually see him from where we're at. He's below the plexi line. I didn't follow the puck. I seen Lewis skating in. It was his head was up. It was a clean hit, but maybe just feeling the effects. Maybe winded him a wee bit or something. Yeah, he's up. He's up and skating off his own power. That's Billy Cross, 95 for the Lions. He looks perfectly fine. I think you're right, Owen. I think he looked a wee bit winded. Maybe just took his breath away for 30 seconds or so there with that hit. Yep, and we're having a face-off in neutral ice, side nearest the scoreboard. It's the Sharks who have possession of the puck in their own zone. It's out to the right towards Connor Henderson. He has a loopy shot, and it just gets grabbed by Sheldon, and we'll have a face-off in the line zone. So a wee shout out to JT and his family who are listening to us in Turkey. I hope you're enjoying yourselves out there, guys. And another shout out to MJ and Stacey who are watching the Clan but listening to the Sharks. I'd rather be here. Anyway, Sharks have possession in the Lions zone. It's tight against the boards and it's played out behind the net, played in front of the net. It's the backhand side, but the Lions intercept and the Lions have a little break here. It's down the left with Grimshaw. Tight against the boards again, and it comes behind Hepburn, but there was nobody there for the Lions, and the Sharks will pick up. And the Sharks will straight forward, they get it out of the zone. And there's a little chance here for McBean. He's defended well, but McBean still has it in the corner. Back to the blue line to Danskin. Danskin backhands it in, and it's kicked away in the direction, and the Lions will come forward through Grimshaw again. He just dumps it in as the Lions make a change. There's a little bit of pressure on there by Croston for the Lions, but the Sharks clear their defence quite easily, and it's the Sharks on the break down the right hand side. Kyle Carruth, he takes the shot, pad save by Sheldon. The Lions get it out the zone.
but it's picked up by the Sharks again, and it comes back in the direction of Caboose. He can't quite control it, and the Lions try and get it out. Don't get it out. Kerr picks up. Kerr takes the shot. Ricochets.
Watch the high guy here.
There's a chance here. Yokoyama
Offside.
in his favourite position, just cruising the blue line, but he was too eager.
He kept his stick on the blue line, but he skates about 2 or 3 yards in there.
Lions love that playing Yokoyama on the blue line and just trying to get the quick stretch pass out, don't they?
They do it. They've done it well last year, obviously. He's a danger man, isn't he, for Nottingham, Yokoyama? He was their top point scorer last year, 52 points, which for a team that finished 8th in the league is a good return.
Absolutely. Anyway, it's the Lions that have it behind their, in their own zone. They're trying to play it out, but they're challenged and under pressure from the Sharks. Sharks look to have possession tight against the boards just now. It's played round behind the net, and there's 2 players in there. It's the Shark that gets there first. It looks like Gordon Horn again, the goal scorer. Kieran Hare has it now. He skates behind the net. The Lions with only 4 men in defence, and having Shaw this time cruising the blue line to try and get that quick break. Sharks are wise to that. I think we've seen it before, and it's Horn now behind the net, and the Lions pick up possession, and there's a potential 3-on-2 here for the Lions. They gain the blue, defended well by the Sharks and played that round, and the Sharks pick up, and that's Gordon Horn again. He gains the blue, he has another shot, parried away, goal! Kieran Hare with the rebound.
Kieran Hare at the back door. Gordon Horn trying his luck for distance again, and a big kick save straight into the path of Kieran Hare, and no mistake there.
2-0 Sharks, and we've played 4 minutes 27 seconds, and Sharks looking dominant early on, that's for sure.
Yeah, the weekend off's not, you maybe thought coming into this a wee bit slower, having not played since 2 weeks, 13 days ago.
Yeah. Martin had said that he'd rather they had played last week and didn't have the week off. There was no injury problems or anything like that. Yeah. Here we go again. It's Lewis Houston through the middle. Skates out to the right hand side. He stops and he fakes the turn. He's tied up in the boards. There's 1 line and 2 Sharks there. 2-2 now. They're just fighting for the puck on the boards. It's tied up in the skates, and the whistle goes because there's no movement at the puck. And we'll have a face-off. Thoughts in the first 5 minutes, Owen?
Sharks have came out and dominated. As I said, you weren't sure how this would go, but they've been on the ball for as soon as that first puck dropped, and you can't argue their 2-goal lead. No,
but the Lions have it, which that's well offside. Again. That was blatant offside there by Grimshaw. He just needed to slow down a bit.
I think he wanted to pass through. I think he was
looking for the pass quicker, wasn't he?
Looking for the pass, and they just kind of dallied on the puck. And
I don't know if the Lions have had a shot yet, to be honest. I don't think so, not that I can recall.
I don't think so.
It's been mainly the Sharks in possession, and it's the Sharks in possession just now in their own zone. As Boyd comes through the middle, Boyd's over the blue. He's got a couple of men to beat. He goes out to the right towards Kyle Beattie. Beattie gets tied up a little bit, and the Lions come away with possession. They lose possession. It's backhanded pass in the direction of Boyd. Boyd's behind the goal as such, but the Lions pick it up again and defend them well, and they get out of the zone. That's picked up by Houston in defence for the Sharks. A couple of lines on a bit of pressure this time, and the first time really they put some pressure on the puck, but Callum Boyd picks up for the Sharks. There's a little turn, moves it round, and it's the Sharks still in their own zone but with possession, pressured. It comes out the zone. And it's Crouston that had it for the Sharks. He dumps that in the direction of Keogh.
Bison's waved off.
Sharks have it. It's across the ice. It's still in the Sharks' defensive zone. We've played 6 minutes, and the Sharks still have possession. It's Johnny might be, he couldn't quite control it.
It was a good stretch pass cross ice there from Struan, but it just fell off a McBean stick as they tried
Sharks
to take
have it again though. They're in the line zone. Shot comes in here. It looks like from Henderson. Hits the post there, and that McBean there's goal.
That's goal. Connor Henderson.
Well done, Connor. It was loose in front. The shot came in, hit the post, and it was just loose and messy and a bit of a fine call.
Couldn't get a stick on it to get it away, could they? And Connor Henderson, the right man in the right place at the right time, and
It's almost
gets it past an outstretched netminder.
looked like he was almost falling as he put it in.
Yeah, I think he was lying down as he put it in,
actually on his backside. But that's the Sharks 3 and the Lions 0. And you sense it might be quite a long night for the Lions.
Yeah, the way it's going, you know.
Sharks win again. And they're in the zone again. It's on the right hand side, it's McBean. He's got 2 defencemen to beat.
It's a delayed penalty coming.
Yep, the shot comes in and
on
bounced.
Nottingham.
And Emerson's called the penalty.
Cross check on someone, I think.
Yep. It's on a Lion.
Yeah. No, it's on McBean.
How can it be a delayed penalty when we had possession of him? I need to see that one again, but we had possession and there was a delayed penalty, so okay. Maybe we'll need to just check that again. Anyway, the Lions have a power play.
No comment.
No comment, indeed. Sharks clear the zone. Down the ice. Sheldon plays that out to Yokoyama, who's behind his net, and he starts this, winds this up with a little bit of pace. He's stopped, he's still in his own zone. Plays it over, and the Lions eventually gain the zone. There's Fisher there. Back to Yokoyama, good block there by Kieran Hare, wasn't it?
Yeah, slid in front of it, almost like a sliding tackle, isn't it? And put his body on the line to block it high up over Callum's net and into the net and above the plexi behind the goal.
Could have been a sore one, but he's just getting off like nothing's happening. They're tough, these guys, aren't they?
Like a wee fly landed on him, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Sharks win the face-off in their own zone. Try and clear it, but it's kept in. And the Lions are going to try and set this up. They've got the extra skater. Hepburn will cover that up. A little late stick goes in there.
Yeah, 27. It's James Shaw, just a late wee stick while it was under Callum's blocker there, covering it over.
Nothing called. Nobody's really reacted to it. And it is Fisher who wins the face-off. Shot comes in. It's just wide there. That came in from Crouston again.
Yeah, Shaw had a good screen in front of Callum there. Nobody was moving him, but it was wide. It was a high guy.
Pass coming on for the Sharks. There's a one-on-one here as the Sharks gain the zone. It's behind the net. That's
surely
Houston.
3 cross checks there on
Houston.
Lewis Houston's back.
He's just having a nice little skate around now, killing the time. It's back in the Sharks' own defensive zone and they'll clear it all the way down again. And Houston's after this again, and Houston will probably get it. Although Sheldon came out his crease and played it round the boards as the Lions start to come forward again. Boyd tries the interception, but it gets into the Sharks' zone, and it's with the Lions. The Lions have a chance here. It's a great chance in front. Good defence.
Good D there by Boyd.
Yeah. The Lions still with possession. Still the extra man. Shot coming in. Again off the heels. And Houston will pick this up and flip it out. The Sharks will make a change.
20 seconds to go on the penalty.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go on the penalty. 11:37 left in the first period. Sharks 3-0 up as the Lions gain the zone again. Back to blue line, playing it around, moving the Shark zone. It comes
off the post,
off the base of the post. I think Hepburn had it covered anyway.
I think so. That's 5 on 5.
And that's the power play over for the Lions. And they have the puck behind the Sharks' net. They've still got good possession here. There's a chance here in front. Must score. Nope. Covered by Hepburn. Backhanded shot. Came in there. Oh, it was a clear shot. You're only 5 or 6 feet out.
Yeah, Callum just squeezed his legs tight together and kept them pads down. There was no way through. Got it covered up.
And it was Jacob Race with a shot.
A couple of his defencemen helped him out and moved the forward out his way as well.
Shot comes in again, blocked by Hepburn. I mean, it was loose. And the Lions have the best bit of possession I would say they've had in the match so far. The Sharks have possession now. A little flip pass out, and the Sharks are out their zone, into the Lions zone. McBean with a lovely little drag back. Can I get the shot away though? And it comes round the boards, played back in, into the netting, and it'll be a face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone. The Lions' defensive zone, sorry.
A wee bit of pressure coming there for Nottingham. It's like they've woke up maybe.
I think they've been caught cold with the 3 quick goals. They're starting to come back into it a little bit more.
Got a few chances there, a few shots in. Callum's definitely made a few saves now.
We'd like to thank you for joining us on the Podbean podcast. We appreciate it. Drop us some love, like us, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. And we'll do another match tomorrow. Big hit there on the shark.
On Christian Johnson.
It was a good hit. Nothing wrong with the hit, but it put Johnson on his backside, right on the blue line. And it's just becoming a little bit more physical there. And the Lions clear it. Licence waves off again. Another big hit there on the boards by the Lion. And it comes round to Scott Crane. He just clears it out.
Trainer gets a good hit back there as he's played the puck.
Oh, he's the size of a truck, isn't he?
Aye, that's it. I wouldn't like to run into him.
The Lions have possession. Offside. So going to be an offside.
28 had skated in, expecting the pass. It got tied up in the linesman's foot and didn't get back up in time.
Yeah, it was Kieran Gibbs. He was skating back off, skating back into the neutral zone, but puck came in too quick for him. So we have a face-off in neutral zone. 9:49 left. Sharks 3, Lions 0. Sharks have been the better team for the first part, but the Lions are through again and score.
Oh.
Lovely goal by the Lions,
Shaw.
and it looked like 27 James Shaw from the right-hand side. Just ripped one in from level with the dots, and it went into the roof of the net. And Hepburn's beaten, and the Lions are right back in this now. 3-1, 9:44 left in the first, and the Nottingham Lions on the scoreboard. Well done, Nottingham. And James Shaw in particular for that goal. It was a good one. And you can't say they didn't deserve it because the pressure was definitely from them.
No, they put a bit of pressure on the last couple of minutes there, so aye.
Here's the Sharks, it's Peanut. On the right hand side, it's in front of the goal. It's loose in front, shot comes in, it's blocked away through a forest of legs. Lions trying hard now to clear their zone, but the Sharks still have it. It's tight against the boards over on the far side. It's loose now. The shot comes in, it's deflected off the stick and hits the boards behind the net. The Lions come away with it. And there's a chance of a break here for the Lions.
3-on-2.
And it's Gibbs on the left hand side.
Big hit there by Travis Lavery.
Yeah, Travis been playing better and better. Every week he's been playing with the Sharks, I think. That's the Sharks coming away with it now. Lions fighting hard for it in there. Sharks bench claiming a penalty, but nothing's called.
Someone after the puck went, but Dave Emerson's over this side of the ice. I don't think he'll see it somehow.
It's the Lions coming forward again, and it's Race through the middle. He takes the shot. It's padded away by Hepburn, and the Sharks pick it up. And the Sharks will just settle things down a little bit. And they'll understand that they're in the game now. Not going to be the walkover as it might have looked early on. But the Sharks have possession. The Lions fighting for that in neutral ice. And that was Hurst fighting hard for the Lions there. It's Lewis Houston now behind the Sharks net. And to Boyd. Boyd on the right hand side. He flips it into the middle. And it's back towards Houston. Houston gains the zone. And it's now hard fought. And actually it's the Lions that come forward. And they have a shot from way downtown, which miles over. And it's still in the Shark zone over on the far side. And it's messy, such like. The Sharks come away with it through neutral ice and into the Lions zone. They will try and clear. And Yokoyama cruising the blue line as usual.
Big hit there by Boydie.
Needed to be because there wasn't much back in defence. Like a four-man defence for the Lions as usual. Yokoyama just doing the blue line thing. But everybody's back in defence now as the Lions have it. But there's the stretch pass and it's through. And that is Crouston, who, if he had controlled it, would have been one-on-one with Hepburn, but he didn't. He ended up into the corner.
Couldn't get it under control.
The Sharks have it now. And there's a pass into the middle. Sharks. With Mike Bean right through the middle. Oh, just passed. Mike Bean scored a fantastic goal against Blackburn last week. Owen, didn't he? Beat just about every player on the ice.
There was a lot of really good goals a fortnight ago.
Chance here for the Sharks. Pad save. That one came in from Henderson. Sharks still with possession. Mike Bean shoots. Possible angle. Loose in front. Sheldon couldn't hold on to it. Danskin. Plays it round towards Connor Henderson. Back to McBean. McBean's got it in the corner. Win there with Connor Henderson. One defender, and it's McBean that comes away with it. Back to Henderson. Back to McBean. Shoots. Good save. Nice wee bit of play there.
Yeah. A lot of hits coming in. It's starting the physicality's maybe just ramped up a little bit.
Yeah. We've got 6 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first. It's the Sharks 3. Nottingham Lions 1. And what's been an enjoyable first period. Just the one penalty, so it's flown by.
Quick first period.
Yep. The Lions have possession now. And that's just dumped in for Fisher to chase, and Fisher is in that corner and he can't quite control it. But there is a chance here for the Lions. It's in front. Hepburn covers up. And these defenders are down to protect him fairly quickly.
Done well there. It was blocker side, so it's a harder one to cover. But Struan and Danskin just skated in front to help him out a wee bit, and he got it under the pads and covered up for the face-off.
So face-off in the Shark zone. And it's the Lions that win it. Shot comes in, a little deflection there from Shaw. And it just bobbled wide. It's kept in by the Lions as the Sharks try to clear. And that looks like Danskin, no, it's Crane trying to clear it out for the Sharks.
First time
was it Danskin?
It was Danko.
And that's going to be icing. And we're going all the way back down for a face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone.
I thought there was a deflection on that would have got it waved off. But
yeah, we're kind of thinking that was a strange decision, but
sounded like it from up here.
That's where we're at. Lions have the shot there in from 96, which is Grimshaw, and it had to be a good save by Hepburn to get that. Puck comes out under an absolute melee or a stramash over on the far side, if you like Scottish words. And it's Carruth fighting for this puck in the corner. And it's the Lions that come away with it. A pass out to the right. That'll be cut out by Johnston. Such an underrated player, Christian Johnson, such a good player. Here's Carruth in the middle from the pass from Johnston. He shoots, it ricochets off a few legs. The Lions try to clear it, but can't. It's round the boards. And it'll be Crane that picks this up. And Crane absolutely flattens. Shot comes in. Padded away. What about the hit from
Crane? Love that for Craner. Sometimes you've got to make a hit to make a play, don't you? And it's exactly what he done, and we got the chance from it. And Gordon Horn's trying to shoot it high, and I think it's maybe off Sheldon's mask, and up into the net.
Yeah, Craner was just skating, and another guy just bounced off him. I'm not sure which line it was. Well, men down here, but the Sharks come away. Backhanded shot, it just whistles wide there from Kieran Hare. He's back in front for the Sharks. Hare's on the right hand side. It's a scrappy play just now. Puck goes up in the air, drops down. Peanuts in there for the Sharks. And he's battling with Billy Crofts, but the Sharks come away with it. And it's cleared with the Lions.
Kick it out there, didn't he?
Christian Johnson makes a play, makes a move, lovely feet, and gains the zone again for the Sharks. Well done, Christian. Lions come away with it. Pass is just in the direction, not to the player, just in the direction of the player. And the Sharks will pick that up and get it out their zone. Kieran Hare, he backhands it down. And it's Gordon Horn again. He plays a lovely backhanded pass in. It's loose in front. Could come in the direction of Shark just now. Here's Kerr. Plays a little shot in the direction of Murray for the little deflection, but it just didn't quite connect. As the Sharks go on the defence now. And it's Gibbs now for the Lions, and he plays a loose pass.
Well read by Kelby there.
I'm going to get icing for that. And that's icing.
Oh, oops.
Oh, just lost
an edge and
just went into the
boards
there.
Yeah.
It's okay. That was a line.
Jordan Wright, I think it is, number 5. I just lost an edge after the icing was called, and he clattered into the boards. He could have done the damage, but
luckily he wasn't going too fast. He wasn't going slow though. Anyway,
I wouldn't have fancied doing it without padding on, that's for sure.
Sharks have possession. It's passing in the middle. It's Boyd who just flips it over the bar. He was clean through. The shot was just over Sheldon's bar, it's loose in front again. Some good defence there by the Lions, just muscling Callum Boyd off the puck. As the Sharks pick up in defence, and there's a potential break here for the Sharks. So Lewis Young with the looks of it across there, back in front, shot coming in, it's covered up by Sheldon, it's under his backside, I think.
Yeah, it actually came out. Kyle Beattie's not very happy, but
whistle came too soon.
Yeah, I think it was on a line stick, so it probably does us a favour actually getting called.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. 2 minutes 46 left in this period. We'll start another live stream later on for the second period, and then another one for the third, as the Sharks have possession in their own half. A little slip there from the Shark, and this is loose in the zone, and the Lions will pick that up. Yokoyama has it behind the net. He makes a little move, but he's defended well by the Sharks. And Yokoyama has it back though. Again defended well, and the Sharks will come forward. And it's Houston. Just about gets it through. Yokoyama's there as well. Again. And it's the Lions who have possession. Nice. And they clear the zone. And it's the Sharks who will build through Bentham from the bank.
Lewis Houston made a nice wee hit there at centre ice. He kind of bent over a wee bit as he made it, and the boy about leapfrogged him actually.
That was a lovely pass, and here's McBean coming in from the right hand side. Oh, he just couldn't get the shot away. He just muscled out, wasn't he?
Yeah, got crowded out. He was waiting for the right time, but
it's the Lions who have possession now.
They're too high guys this time.
Yeah, but they can't get out of their zone. Scott Henderson is over at the right hand side. There's Henderson still. There's a back shot coming in from Beattie. It's loose in front. A stick goes.
It's Connor Henderson's stick. And how can his stick go 20 foot in the air and land behind the goal if his stick's not been slashed out his hand? And I think that's what Bentham's saying, that he's threw the puck towards the scoreboard.
Yeah, well, the puck hit the scoreboard, but the stick well up into there was either... No, I don't know. Nothing's been called. It's a face-off in neutral ice, and Dowd will drop the puck. Henderson will win it.
Maybe Connor didn't like that stick and wanted a new one for he wanted a new one for the stick raffle next week, so he just chucked it up in the air.
Yeah, maybe he wanted the broken stick raffle. Yeah, maybe right. Anyway, it's the Sharks coming forward. That's flipped in, and the Lions do well to kind of defend it.
Bobbled about.
It's just a bit messy, but the Sharks have it again. A bit more crisp passing now, and that's just about Henderson. Good defence there by the line, and it's Fisher that comes forward. Fisher's round his man. It's defended there by Scott Henderson. Back to the blue line and swatted out the air.
Yeah, caught well and released quick.
And released so that there's no face-off. There's 36 seconds left in this period, and it's the Sharks on attack. McBean's in the middle, and McBean gets it. Shot coming in, it's loose. A good save by Sheldon, and the Lions have a man free. But that's going to go into possession of Struntona, who flips it round with 20 seconds. It's the Lions on the right-hand side, and they play the puck in. And there was half a chance there for the Lions.
Yeah, Stroom kind of played a pass blind, didn't he? And I think there was maybe a line change. And
there's McBean with 8 seconds left. He's in the line zone. Back pass. 2 seconds left, and this is going to be the end of the period. Carruth's trying to square up to Billy Crofts, who's about 3 times his size.
Do you know what? I like that for Danskin there. Stick up for
the 16-year-old.
Yeah, Kyle's a hardy enough boy that he'll stick up for himself. But
I'm trying to think. Did the Barons beat us last year here? No, that went to overtime.
The only game we lost last season in regulation in the league.
It was
it? No, that was Cup.
That was Cup.
It was the game against Nottingham at the it was maybe about February.
That's right. Luckily, Nottingham fans wouldn't remember that, and they've not went on about it at all.
No. But saying that, it's like a cup final when you play us. So.
Yep, absolutely, and fair play to them. We're having a bit of fun. Anyway, we're away again, and it's the Sharks that have the puck in the Lions defensive zone. It's back in front. It's loose. It's behind the net just now. It looks like Stuart Kerr at me. He plays it round, back the net, and it's Ross Murray. He's tangled up in the boards. Kerr has it now. Still on the behind the net of the Lions. Sharks still in possession. It's tight. Kieran Hare loses it though, and the Lions are away. The Lions are now in the Shark zone. And that's Yokoyama who loses the puck. And the Sharks come away with it again. And it's out the zone. And
it's not icing.
No icing. There was a touch there probably by Peanut, I think. And the Sharks make a change, which is kind of dangerous because the Lions are coming up the right hand side. Shots floated in from the red line, and Hepburn just holds on to it. Saw it all the way.
Yeah, no bother to Callum from there, was it?
No, none at all. But it was a wee bit dangerous because the Lions were moving up the right and all the Sharks went off the ice.
Yeah.
So
do you know, actually, CJ played a very clever move that he just skated into the blue line and just nudged the Nottingham forward into the attacking zone that he'd have been offside.
Just to be offside?
Yeah, so it was, just a wee bit of hockey brain there.
That's intercepted by the Lions as the Sharks move forward. Shot comes from way downtown again. Same red line shot. Same glove save by Hepburn. It bounced in front of him. It was a wee bit more tricky, that one, but there was never any danger. So it's a face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone, the side nearest the fans, if you know the ice bowl. And so it's the left-hand side as the Sharks are moving forward. And it's the Sharks who have possession just now. Callum Boyd, he tries to get it out, doesn't go out, it's kept in. Benton picks up for the Sharks. He flips a high one out and it goes past, and Lewis Young is clean through. Lewis Young one-on-one, shot, saved.
Good save.
Did he shoot it too early?
I don't think so. I can see what he's trying to do there. The angle's closing, the closer to the goal he gets. He's tried to flash it across and get it in, catch your side, but
if he'd have went into the middle a bit more, that's where the defenders were coming from, weren't they?
Exactly. It was probably his only chance to shoot it from there. And
it was a good save, it was a good shot. It comes out the line zone, and Benton will pick this up for the Sharks. Sharks move it around quickly. That's a lovely little pass into the middle. And it's Boyd right through the middle. He's muscled out of it, but it's behind the Lions net. Backhanded shot. Whistle goes. Oh, I'd love to have seen if that had crossed the line, Owen.
Yeah,
didn't it look convincing, did it?
I don't know where it stopped, and Lucas Sheldon very quickly flicked it out from wherever it was.
Nothing called. The Lions make a change just waiting, just before the face-off.
They're lucky not to get a wee warning for that there. That was a very late decision.
It was later than late, wasn't it? The Lions clear their zone. And Kel Beattie has it for the Sharks in his own zone. Well, crisp passing now with the Sharks a little bit more. And it's the Lions just clear the zone, back to Beattie. Beattie's back to Bentham. It comes over to the left. Houston wasn't really expecting the pass, and the Lions will pick that up. And it's Beattie again. He's under a little bit of pressure. He plays it in the direction of Lewis Young. It's played back in by the Lions. It's Gibbs that has it there, but he can't control it, and it comes out to Beattie, who plays it well out to the left to Lewis Houston. Lewis Houston on the left. He turns, he stops, he takes the shot. He's kind of looking for a deflected.
Yeah, looking for somebody in front, but there was nobody there.
But there is somebody in front now. Backhanded shot is back in the direction of Houston again. Well, backhand. Boyd now. Boyd with a few moves. He's behind the net just now. It's going back to Boyd. He's still behind the goal line. Shot comes in off the post. Sheldon had it covered probably. Back in front, and it's a loose pass, and that will go down the ice. Hepburn makes the save. He goes behind his own net. And the Sharks have it as they move forward. Just trying to keep an eye on everything here. Shot comes in from the Sharks, loose in front. Goal! And who was that?
It was Jonathan McBean in front of the net that put it in, yeah.
Yeah, shot came in, bounced off Sheldon. McBean was doing what every good goal scorer does. Right in front of the net, and kind of backhanded it in, didn't he?
Again, the right place at the right time. Wouldn't he fancy there being in front of that shot from Struan? There was some power behind it.
Yeah, and Sheldon couldn't hold on. The Sharks go 4-1. And there's 16 minutes and 6 seconds left in this period. Solway Sharks 4. Nottingham Lions 1. And Nick Bean has it again, and he's behind the net again. He goes right in front. Still loose in front. Sharks have a chance here. Hibbledy didn't take the shot. It was Struan just looking for the killer pass.
Waiting for the right time there, wasn't he? And again, it just, a bit like the one earlier on, just the right time just didn't come. And got crowded out.
It's dead easy from up in the stands here, isn't it? You can see everything from up here.
Exactly.
And you're a brave man if you criticise the captain. Not that we're criticising him, just to make that clear now on the commentary, we didn't criticise him. It's just there was a chance for a shot.
We're coaching him. we're trying to help him.
You might be. Anyway, it's Danskin who clears the puck for the Sharks. And it's picked up by Hall. Lockerbie on for the Sharks, and he's got control of that, and he plays it to Struan Toner, who's over the red, over the blue. Struan's on his backhand side, he's jolly rounds the net, he's looking for the pass, comes the pass, he gets it back. Well, he does a nice little move here, going Struan. Oh, it's just loose there, the last pass as the Lions come away with it. Two of them are offside, so that's going to have to stop. As Toner picks up again. Nope. Bentham. And here goes Kyle Carruth. He's round his man on the backhand side. He goes round the net. He plays it back in front. That picked up by Christian Johnson, who shoots. He shoots wide. Sharks still putting a bit of pressure on here. And it's the Lions that have possession though. And the Lions shoot from way downtown. It's over the bar and hits off the plexi. You probably heard it. And Stuart Kerr pick up for the Sharks. And he's coming through the middle. He's gains the zone. He's got Carruth behind him. He plays it in at the middle where Lockerbie was. And that's just a bit of a glove save there by Sheldon. It was creeping in.
A nice wee touch there from Rory in front.
It was a brilliant touch. Shot comes in. Great save by Sheldon. The man right in front of him. It was Carruth just shielding him, trying to put a little touch in it. 14-18 left in the second. Sharks 4. Lions 1.
Sharks have came out a bit more a jump now, haven't they?
They've started this period the way they started the first, I would suggest.
Yep.
Shot comes in, off the legs. Johnston flicks it out, still with the Sharks right in front.
Oh, just wide by Peanut.
Millimetres wide, but the Lions come away with it now on the break. But Yokoyama's muscled out fairly easily. I'll have to be careful about no too many men. Played in the direction of the Lions bench, and there was one coming off and one going on, and both were on, but nothing's called, and the Sharks have possession. A bit of pressure on, and it's Yokoyama on the the right hand side. He takes the shot. That's tight behind there. A lot of folk losing their footing. No calls on the play though. As the Sharks come away with it, they get it out of their zone. The Lions will have a bit of time to set that up, and it'll be Dermot. Dermot's through the middle. Got a chance here.
Good work there by CJ. Just out muscled him. Got
just
stuck
muscled
in the
out.
right place. Yeah.
They're not going to get any easy shots really against the Sharks. You're going to have to work for them. And the Lions have it again, and it's Fisher.
Again cut out by CJ.
CJ's having a game, isn't he?
Yep.
Here we go. It's the Sharks through the middle. Backhanded shot. That was Gordon Horn there. Just through the middle. Had to hit the backhanded shot, and that was a good save by Sheldon again.
Again, I think at the opposite end of the ice, Nottingham, good defence there, that they just squeezed them out enough. The two D-men didn't let them get a chance.
It's the Sharks have it in their own zone. Behind their own net, they play it around the boards. And it leaks. It's Lewis Houston again, a lovely little drop pass back. And it's just too tight, and the Lions just clear it anyway. But Beattie will pick up for the Sharks, and he'll play it towards Bentham, who's in the neutral zone. Bentham does a nice quick pass through the middle towards Boyd. Boyd's taken out perfectly legally. Really good hit, but it's still in the Lions zone. No, it comes out there, and the Sharks have it now in their zone. And it's Bentham again. He plays that quick pass up the left to Houston. Houston plays a lovely little pass in towards Boyd. Boyd's round. What a goal! What an absolute stotter.
he read the play there, didn't he? He knew number 7 for Nottingham, Cleves, was coming to make a massive hit on him. And he just jumped out the way.
You'll not see a better goal today, I don't think.
See you later, hot dog stands that way, mate, and off he goes, you know, puts the puck round Sheldon.
Started with Bentham in his own zone, played a rifle pass up the left towards Houston. Houston played a lovely, delicate pass in towards Boyd. Boyd avoided the big hit, took it in, rounded Sheldon easily and put it in, and that's 5-1 Sharks. What a goal, Callum Boyd. We're away again, and it's the Lions with possession. Good hit there by McBean on Race, but Race has the puck just now. He flips it up into the air. Liam Dunskin plays it down, and the Sharks are on it again. A lovely little move there by the Sharks. Folk going all over the place. This could be a fantastic goal. It's coming back. Shot. Oh, great defence. Another chance for the Sharks. It's Scott Henderson. There's a pass here. Dunskin shoots low. Good save by Sheldon. Oh, some lovely hockey there by the Sharks on.
Yeah, really turning it on the style, aren't they? I think you can tell in O'Connor.
Here's McBean again.
Again.
McBean's got it. He plays a lovely backhanded pass down the side. Sharks have it behind the Lions net. It's kicked in the direction of Sheldon, but the Lions come away with it now. Lions have got a chance through the middle. Great defence by the Sharks, and there's a chance here for McBean. McBean's got 2 men to beat. He plays it back into the middle. It's back across in the direction of Henderson. Connor Henderson that was. And he couldn't quite pick it up. McBean fighting hard for it on the boards. Scott Henderson now. He's round back to Scott Henderson. He plays it in a dangerous area, but the Lions just cut it out. Toner standing up, but the break's on for the Lions. And it's Hamish Hall. Good save, good interception there by Hepburn. And McBean comes down the left again. He's got Carruth behind him. Here's Carruth, shot. Oh, what a save, and off the post.
A big hit. After the shot, he made a really good hit on 95, Crofts.
Croft went into the netting and knocked it off. Oh, he was unlucky there, the young man. We had a great view of that, we're right behind it.
Nottingham are changing their goalie.
Yeah. So it's Ballinger that's coming on, isn't it? He looks quite a small keeper. Quite compact.
That's as close to 30 minutes as you're going to get. I don't know if maybe the plan is that they were just going to play 30 each. Or
that's 5-1. It's 10-18 left, and the Sharks have possession through Crane. He plays it in the direction of Carruth. Carruth can get more ice time tonight than he's had in previous games.
Yep.
The young man, just 16. Covered up there by Ballinger. And he has a wee flip out at Carruth, who was just making sure he covered it properly. There was nothing wrong there. Kyle did nothing wrong there. So 10:03 left. Again, we'd like to thank you, wherever you're listening from. I hope you're enjoying it. Officials having a wee bit of a chat. It's a face-off over on the far side in the Lions defensive zone, and the Sharks win it. Murray has it. Murray plays it in the direction, and it's good save of the keeper. It's behind the net, and the Lions have possession. Carruth's in there fighting for it and wins it. And it comes back in the direction. It's still behind the Lions. It's loose play there by the Lions. Johnson makes a move and a half. Oh, what a shot and what a save.
Yep. I think it would have sailed over, but keeper don't think was
Ballinger just hit the, or Ballinger, sorry, just hit with his elbow, and it came up and hit the post, hit the bar. A great move from Christian Johnson. It's Carruth there. It's back in front. Here's Lockerbie. Lockerbie shots wide. It bounces off back in front. This is incessant Sharks possession. Carruth has another shot, and that's padded away. Good save. Back in front again. Shot comes in. Blocked. Lockerbie will pick this up. Lockerbie's got some skills. He'll need them. He plays it against the board, and the Lions have possession, and they just clear it anywhere just now.
Big hit from Scott Crane.
And he's going to...
I think they've called offside.
Offside, yeah. Hand went up straight away, but it was offside. Tell us about the Crane hit.
Crane made the hit down the corner on, I think, number 11. You know, two big bodies coming together. Clean.
Yep.
Very clean hit, but yeah, I think that's what's caused the offside. The pair of them were still on their backsides as the puck went in, so I think maybe Rory touched it as it crossed the line. And
Keane Shevlin on, he made a nice little move there and played it around the boards. It's in the Sharks' zone though, and the shot comes in and deflected there. I think it's Croston that got deflection for the line over the bar. Oh, it was Race, sorry, and Race again, and Race is down. He looks hurt. No calls. Race is back up. Puck's cleared out the zone, and everybody's happy.
I'm maybe going to be biased here, but see when he was hit there, he went down holding his head.
Yep.
So surely he's trying to get a penalty called on that hit.
There was nothing called, and he got up fairly quickly. That's all I'll say. It's the Lions fighting hard for this in the Sharks zone just now, and a few Sharks there on the side, and the whistle goes. And it's going to be Trip, and it's going to be Keane's just 16, and he's going to have a wee seat on the naughty step for a couple of minutes, and the Sharks will go on the PK again. And thanks for your comments, we appreciate it. And thanks JT, glad you're enjoying it. Trying to bring you the excitement of the game. So the Sharks are on the penalty kill. And it's a face-off in their zone, and it's the Lions who win it. They have possession and they've set up. Sharks in their 4-man box defence, trying to get it out. Shot comes in, easy glove save. It was going over the bar, but Big Cal just picked it out of the air. And we'll have another wee face-off. That killed 13 seconds of penalty. 7:51 left. Solway Sharks 5. Nottingham Lions 1. But it's the Lions with possession and the man advantage. Hang it around there just now. Dermot plays it back. Shot in there. Fans on the shot there from Croston. Sharks still having to defend. Just about got it out the zone, but it's not. And the Lions have it there. Sharks get it out the zone. And big hit on the boards, and we're going to go. Bentham's over there.
I don't blame Bentham there, because twice Yokoyama has cross-checked Houston into the boards.
I was going to say Houston was over there. Bentham's getting called.
Oh, he will be, yeah, 100%. But Yokoyama's got to set a penalty there as well, surely.
The fans applauding Bentham because they recognise what was going on.
Yeah, twice he cross-checked Houston into the board, and again it looks like he's getting away with it.
Well, Yokoyama's, and then we went 4-on-3. Then there was a penalty called against us. Anyway, we're away again, and the Sharks clear the zone. They've got to survive 5-on-3 for at least 1 minute 7 seconds now. And here come the Lions. You feel they need to score to get right back in this match. They've gained the zone. And here's Croston with a shot. It's loose, it bounces around. And the Lions pick it up. They're across on the side. They're behind. They're at the goal line. Croston again. Moving in. Good pass. Good move. It's just passed. The Lions pick it up again. Good pressure by Nottingham here. They start to move in. Sharks 3-man defence, remember, and that's loose. And that's well played by Scott Henderson. He gets it out of the zone, and he's putting pressure on down the Lions end of the ice. 23 seconds left on the 5-and-3. It's loose in front of the Lions net, and it's covered up by Bollinger.
So for people that aren't here, the penalties are 2 minutes for charging on Yokoyama, and Bentham is 2 minutes for roughing and 2 minutes for cross-checking. So obviously 2 of the 2s offset each other, and Bentham's got an additional 2. That's why it's...
You've cleared that up perfectly on
5-on-3.
Here we go with the Lions though. It's a neutral ice. They gain the zone. They've got 9 seconds of 5-on-3. They've still got that man advantage for another 40 odd seconds though on top of that. Right, it's 5-on-4 now. Shot comes in and it's wide. Sharks have 4 men. Shevlin comes back on. Sharks clear the zone.
He'll clear it and he'll look for somebody to come on.
Shevlin's after this. The Lions moving a puck around well, but it's in their defensive zone. There's 30 seconds left on the man advantage as the Sharks try and kill this double penalty off. Big hit there. The Sharks have it. They try and play it around the boards. A wee bit of composure would have been helpful. The Lions have it now. And play it down the right. And it's Croston into the corner. And it's back now to Fisher. Yeah, Croston and Fisher together on the right hand side. There's 5 seconds left on the penalty. Floated across, shot comes in, fanned on the shot. The Sharks could be away here. The Sharks are away, and they're back to full strength. The Sharks through Kieran Hare down the right hand side. Carruth's in the middle. The Lions dispossess Kieran Hare at a good time. McBean's in there fighting hard for it. Well done, Johnny. Sharks come again. Here it is in front. Shot comes in. Good pad save there by the keeper. Lions are away. 2-on-1. Croston in the middle. Fans on the what a save.
Good save by Hepburn, and he's maybe
Knocked
took
out.
a sore one there, like that was Kieran Hare crashing into him.
He grabbed it. Croston was coming in, came across towards Croston, and Croston looked like he got a shot in. Hepburn grabbed it out of the air in a diving save, and it looks like he's been hurt. He went into the back of the net with the momentum of Kieran Hare taking him. It was a brave save, and I'll tell you what, Grant Scott's going to be a wee bit worried, is he not?
He's still sitting down on the bench, but Callum's a tough big boy, isn't he?
Oh, Callum's hard as nails. He's down though, and he's moving around. If you're listening, don't get worried. You know, he's not lying unconscious or anything like that.
He's stretching off, and Hazel's there, and she's not really doing anything but looking and laughing at him, I think. Yeah,
well, he's got his helmet off. He's looking no too bad. A wee bit shaken up. Maybe have a bruise in the morning.
That's it.
The hockey players are tough.
Goalies are idiots as well, aren't they? You know, a special breed to be
He's
a goalie.
He's your favourite player, Wayne. You can't say that about your favourite player. Gets a round of applause. At the end of the day, the Sharks have seen off a 5-on-3 and a 5-on-4. It's still 5-1. There's 4:48 left to go in this period. And Callum's just having a wee stretch. Helmet's still off, and it will be a face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone to our right. And we'll be starting another stream for period 3 in a wee while. I hope you join us for that. And again, as I say, we'll be doing some live commentary tomorrow from Hillheads and Whitley, where the top 2 will be going head-to-head again. It's been 9 games in a row that the Sharks have beaten the Warriors, and see if that continues tomorrow. Anyway, chances here again for the Lions. Callum had to be fully fit to make the wee save there. Lewis Houston has the puck though for the Sharks. He plays a dangerous pass in the direction of Lewis Young. Picked up by the Lions, but Boyd just about gets away. That's good defence there by the Lions. Boyd's making a nuisance of himself again. He's so fast. He'll need to come out. And the Sharks have it in neutral ice. Lewis Young plays in the direction of Toner. That's another dangerous cross-ice pass, but Danskin picks it up. It gets through. He dumps it into the corner. Callum Boyd picks up. He flicks a quick pass across, but that's intercepted by the Lions. Boyd will pick up again. It's loose and neutral ice as usual. Just flicking about, going from player to player. And the Sharks will have this through Young. The Lions have it now. Yokoyama avoids the big hit from Toner, but Toner has the puck. And Toner rounds his man. Toner has the shot. Oh, and 2 lines go into the net.
Yeah, I think the defenseman that was on Struan's back just kind of clattered into the post and knocked the goal off.
Yep.
It's a move we see for Struan Toner all the time, isn't it? That one, it's his.
We do.
It's his trademark.
we see the move. The thing is, the Lions don't see that move.
Well, I can see it. I just think he's a big unit that's hard to move and it's hard to defend against.
Used to play forward as well, didn't he?
Exactly.
He knows where the back of the net is, that's for sure. Anyway, it's the Sharks with the puck through Scott Henderson just now. He's tied up on the boards. Lions come away with that. Play a good pass up the left-hand side, but Kel Beattie is quick enough and intercepts that, clears it, and plays a nice pass up to Johnny McBean, who plays another nice pass in the direction of Henderson. But it's Yokoyama now with the puck. He plays it in as Beattie plays it out. And just a little bit messy just now as McBean
That's
avoids
a knee,
a big
that's a knee,
hit.
surely.
And there's
That's
going to be a
got to be a
call.
knee.
Emerson was quick to call it. Johnny McBean avoided the hit. A little bit of afters.
98, Hamish Hall.
It wasn't his finest hour, was it? That Hamish. Johnny was so fast, and he was going to try and stop him no matter what.
Sometimes you just got to accept that the man's past you.
Yep.
Like he's left his knee, and that could have been dangerous.
Johnny's okay. He was quick enough to get out of it. I think he saw everything that was coming, but it was a good call by Emerson there. And the Sharks have the first power play of the day, I think.
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
There's 3:04 left in this period. Sharks 5, Lions 1. Sharks have it. They've won it. And it's Christian Johnson at the blue line, right in the middle. Plays it out to the right. It's back to Christian Johnson, still in the middle. Plays it out to the right, in the direction of Scott Henderson. He plays it behind. Back to Henderson. Sharks have it on the right hand side. A little move in there, and that comes out the zone, and CJ will pick it up again, and it's Kerr now. Kerr is in the direction of Connor Henderson. And it's CJ again behind his own net just now. He's got Houston on his right, and it goes to Kerr on his left, and Kerr gains the zone easily. He rounds his man, Kerr's in, shot, good save.
Yeah, saved it with his helmet, I think, but obviously
got something in the way of it.
So it was up into the net anyway, so it would have been whistled, but
it was going top corner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a nice wee move from Stewart. So we got 1:11 left in the penalty, 2:15 left in the period. Still 5-1 Sharks with a man advantage. And it's Beattie just now with the puck. He plays it down direction of Henderson. Back to Beattie. He walks the line. Plays it over to the right. Back to Beattie. He plays it quickly down to the left. Back to Beattie in the middle. Plays it down into the bottom right. Sharks moving the puck well. Patient, Bentham. Bentham takes the shot, so loose. A little deflected. It went too far. It probably came out, so the Sharks will have to come out the zone as the Lions flip that down to nobody in particular, just killing time. There's 34 seconds left on the penalty. 1:35 left in the period, and the Sharks will build from the back with 25 seconds left in the penalty. It looks like it's Houston to Beattie. Beattie's on the blue. He walks that blue line again, and he fans on the shot, and there's a chance here for the Lions. It's 2-on-1. Yokoyama's 1-on-1 with Hepburn. Yokoyama misses.
Well done,
Hepburn saves. Boyd has the puck. Lions have it, and the penalty elapses. They're back on to live 5-on-5. The Sharks have it and clear it round the boards. Toner has it. Sorry, it was Young, not Toner. And he played it across in the direction of Boyd. But the Lions have it just now with 49 seconds left in this second period. Big hit there by Young. And whistle's going to go down, not for a penalty just because the man's down. It was a big hit by Lewis Young. There's a bit of chat going on.
Yeah, it was a good clean hit. He's just rattled into him at speed.
Yep.
You know, and it's actually
nobody's really complaining about it. I mean,
it's Boyd they're going after, and it was Lewis Young who made the hit. You know, it's
Tom Dermott looked a bit annoyed about it. It was Miles Keogh that went down, I think, and he's up fine. He's fine and healthy. I don't think he made much of it, to be fair to him.
You definitely feel it. You know, it was a big collision, but
there's been a couple of good hits. They've been perfectly legal.
It's been physical, but it's been clean as well.
Yep. So 42 seconds left. 5-1 face-off in the Lions defensive zone. Sharks attacking, and it's on the left side as the Sharks are attacking.
They're actually sending them off. The boy that took the hit,
maybe just for a concussion protocol, maybe.
Nobody's went near him, so it's not as if, you know.
There's no blood in the ice or anything like that. Anyway, Carruth has it behind the net. Still Carruth. He's behind the net still. Makes a turn, makes a great move. He comes back in front, it's on the backhand. Oh, what a shot, what a backhanded shot, and it's covered up by Ballinger.
Well done, the goalie there.
The goalie done well, but young Carruth with the skills to pay the bills there, eh?
Definitely, quick hands.
So 23 seconds left. This period seems to have went on forever, Owen.
Aye, compared to that first period, it does, yeah. And it's not as if there's been anything other than a little bit with Bentham and Yokoyama. There's not really been much else, is there?
A few discussions with the officials, I think. A few
really
big hits, a few folk were just taking their time getting better. There's 14 seconds, the Sharks have a shot. Hits the plexi, comes back. The Lions have got a chance here. It's the Lions, Yokoyama, then the right-hand side. He's going to take the shot. It's passed as Crane picks up for the Sharks. And there's no time left for the attack from Toner. And it's 5-1. Thoughts on that period there, Owen, before we stop?
A bit more of the same for the Sharks, wasn't it? In the first, you know, they've came out hard. They've done what they need to do. Callum's came up with a big save in the one-on-one with Yokoyama. A wee conversation going on at the end there with 27 and Murray. I don't know what's, you know, and the referee not listing Callum Hepburn as their only netminder. I know we've had
a lot of youngsters there as well.
Various different backing them up throughout the season. So
right, we're away again, and the Lions win that first face-off, and it's battled for in centre ice just now, and the Lions have it, and they take it into their own zone. That's loose in front. There's all sorts of carry on there, and the Sharks were nearly gifted a goal. And a shot here coming in from Murray, which is just wide. What basically happened is the player flipped it out, it bounced off his colleague's knee and floated up and just about over the goal line. Anyway, the Lions have composed themselves a little bit, still trying to get the puck out their zone, but they have it behind Ballinger's net just now. And the Sharks putting on a little bit of pressure with Callum Boyd in there, and Callum Boyd wins it. Played it out in the direction of Stuart Kerry. He couldn't keep it in the zone, and the Sharks will make a wee change, and they have possession, and they're moving forward down the right hand side with Lewis Houston. He plays it into the middle. Shot coming in. Shot is well saved at near post. So loose behind the Lions net, and they'll come away with it with Kieran Gibbs that came away with it, but the Sharks have it behind their net just now. And that looks like Kel Beattie to me, playing it up the right in the direction of Boyd. Boyd has it. Boyd beats two men and is now behind the net. He jumps through a tackle and still has it over at the far side of the rink now. He floats it back in the direction of Lewis Young, who turns. He plays it back in front. Shot a look, and it's in. It's a goal.
Lewis Houston.
It'll look like Houston to me. And that's the Sharks off to the perfect start in the third period. 1 minute 50 seconds gone. And Houston scores. And it's Solway 6. Nottingham Lions 1.
But just before that goal that you said about Boyd missing the hit behind the net, how often do you see that week in, week out? And you know how he fits through that wee space between a man and a board, I don't know, but
100%. I think he took it on. He didn't take it well when I said to him the other week that I thought Kel Beattie was a faster skater than him. And he's definitely put on the burners in that one, and that move probably made that goal. And there's Henderson to Hare.
It's McBean.
Oh, it's McBean, sorry.
Blue shots give it away.
Yep. Shot coming in. Good save.
Good shot for the point there. Danskin, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Danko. And it's going to be a face-off. Over on the far side on the Lions zone. And it's McBean in for the Sharks. He wins that quite easily. And the Sharks have it. Slight Scott Henderson. Drops that off for Toner. And the Lions have it just now. Loose in the Shark zone, and Toner floats it in the direction of McBean. Henderson plays it down the boards. John McBean has it in the corner. So loose in front. Shot coming in. It's high. Toner does well to keep that puck in the zone. And it comes back. Henderson shoots. Padded away by Bollinger. To be fair, I think Bollinger's probably played better than Shelby.
Yeah,
here's the shot coming in.
Made a few good saves since he came in. 30-minute mark.
Yeah, boys done well. Lions get it out of the zone. It's tied up on the boards over on the far side again, and it's just dumped into the Sharks zone. Scott Henderson playing that round the boards in the direction of Toner, and he's got all day. He's through in to pick out a pass, and he floats it back over to Scott. Plays it up the left, and Crane just dumps that in, and the Sharks will make a quick change. But they're still fighting for it in the Sharks zone. Carruth's on now with Craner in there. It's behind the Lions zone. Carruth putting a bit of pressure on. Lockerby's on there to try and help him. It's well cut out there, and here's Crane. He plays it back in the direction of Lockerby. Lockerby goes down, and he's going to be called.
Callum Hepburn's back
so
to the bench.
Delayed penalty here, and whistle goes. Emerson calls it. It was as clear a trip as you'll see ever.
Aye.
No arguments, just one of those things.
Just actually having a wee look there at saying how well Ballinger's played since he came in. Only 17 as well, just a young guy.
Yeah, he's done well. I think he's played. I think he's been the better of the two keepers. He's done well. Sharks were out shooting the Lions more than 2-1 in the match so far. They've had 29 shots against the Lions 14, and the Sharks go on the power play just now. It's the Lions just trying to scramble the puck out of zone, but they don't do it. And the Sharks will settle down here with Stuart Kerr on the blue. Shot comes in, and another good save by Ballinger. He's not the tallest keeper, is he? But
no, he's
done well. Anyway, another face-off with 1:40 left in the power play advantage to Solway. Here come the Lions. And it's through, one-on-one. Hits the post, Yokoyama.
Yeah, run the post there.
Just a bit quicker than the Sharks' defence there. Crane fights hard, and it's the Lions again. Defending well as Rudy Lockerby starts it on the right hand side. We went offside and just played it to Crane, and Crane couldn't get the puck in quick enough, and Rudy went offside. So there's 1:06 left, 6-1 to Solway, 14:55 left in the game. As Craigie goes through all the winners, shots off the back, 50-50s, broken stick raffles, and all the things that the Sharks do, which is great.
Wasn't me again this week.
Congratulations to the winners.
Here's Beattie. Circles the net. Plays it to Henderson. Scott Henderson, that is. Bentham. He dumps it in towards the left to nobody in particular, and the Lions should clear and do, and they've got a chance here. And they've got one skater with two Sharks defenders, but Kieran Gibbs does well. Kills some time, that's for sure, and the Lions still have possession, but they fire it down the ice now, and the Sharks will set off with 30 seconds left with a man advantage through Richard Bentham, who plays it to the right to Scott Henderson. Scott Henderson is now in the corner. He turns. McBean's in there. Plays it back in the direction of Kel Beattie. Beattie plays it across to Bentham. Bentham back to Beattie. Beattie plays a pass in the direction of Scott Henderson. Can't quite collect it. Behind the net now with Bentham. Back to McBean. McBean doesn't turn. McBean does another turn. He's coming in. Johnny McBean. And it's loose in front again, and the whistle goes infuriatingly soon. That puck was loose, Owen, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I think, though, to give Dave Emerson his due, it was the other side of the netminder. He probably couldn't see it was out, you know, can't see through his body and his pads.
Yeah.
And again, Nottingham threw it clear, so actually it probably does us a favour getting the face off in the zone again.
And Nottingham have killed that penalty well. We're back to level hockey. Gordon Horn wins the face off to Liam Danko Danskin. He goes down the right. Turns again. Danko still with the puck, plays out a great pass across. There's a chance here for the shot. Shot comes in, it's loose in front. It's a good block save. Sharks can't get a stick in it. Horn plays it in the direction of Murray. Murray picks this up. Murray tries to play it in that danger zone. Tight against the boards just now. Horn misses it. Plays it Danskin. Back to Murray. Murray's coming in from the right. Murray circles the net instead. He's still got it. Murray tries to play that pass in front. Murray still has possession. It's over by the Lions bench. Sharks still have possession, but the Lions will clear now. And there's a man in the middle. If the line on the far side can pick him up, he can't. Makes a good turn though. And that's Jacob Race. But they lose it as the flip pass out to Murray is left, and Kieran Hare's after that. He can't quite pick up, and it'll go all the way back into the Sharks zone.
Both teams head for a change.
Yeah, everybody takes a wee change with 12:39 left. Sharks have the puck behind their own net, no pressure on just now, and everybody's fresh on the ice. And the Sharks play that into the zone. The Lions desperately trying to get it out, but they don't. Little puck played in there, little pass played in there, but not picked up. And it's Jack Crouchton who loses it. Loose passes from both teams just now.
Yeah, neither team just kind of settling on it, are they? It's all just kind of got a wee bit scrappy. And
yeah, it's thrown over the puck just now, and he dumps that behind his own net.
Probably just the right thing, just to kind of settle it down and set a play, isn't it?
Move there by Boyd, he beats two men. Boyd's through. Boyd gets pulled, surely. No, man called. And it was well cleared by the Lions, I thought. There would be a hook on Boyd there, but
yeah,
nothing called.
Something then they waved off the icing as well, even though it's been whacked from possibly across three of the red lines there.
He's back in front. Goal! Goal Solway. Boyd gets his rewards for being through before. Puck came through, shot was bounced off the boards, came back to Boyd. Keeper was stranded off the cover on the right hand side.
Big long stretch pass to the far end. Icing waved off. Lewis Young got there first, cuts it back to Boyd. And Boyd, he makes no mistake over the outstretched goalkeeper.
And that's 7-1 Solway. Still 11:29 left to go. And Lions burst right through from the face-off.
James Shaw there it was.
Done well.
And a big hit going in, and he just bounced off Craner.
That's what happens when you try and bounce off Dwyer into Craner. Carruth with a lovely move. Beats two men. He's down there trying to get it into just a dangerous area. Still Carruth. Back to Carruth. Plays the 1-2. He's behind the net. He makes a move and a half there. Oh, dangerous in front. No Shark could get a stick on it as the Lions come forward now through Race. Loose puck just now, and the Sharks will pick it up. Carruth again. Carruth gains the blues. Beats two men. Plays it to the right. Good interception there by Keogh. Bentham put a good Crane put a good sticker on that as well, and the Sharks will pick this loose puck up. Here's Stuart Kerr. Shot comes in, but it's well wide. Kept in the zone. And cleared down the ice. Called a deflection on it, so no ice in there. Stuart Kerr.
One of our boys in the, possibly Lavery in the neutral zone, tried to catch it in his glove and play. It just deflected off his glove through. So.
And here we go again. Sharks setting up. McBean plays a lovely pass out to the right towards Connor Henderson. Henderson looks to play it into the danger zone, but just delayed that pass. Ended up behind the net. And he's fighting with Yokoyama. Fighting for the puck, am I saying? Not actually fighting. And the Lions come away again.
Maybe a bit more excited if that was the case, Andy, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Grimshaw done well there for the Lions. Sharks have cleared their zone. to be fair to the Lions, they've not given up at all. They're still trying
battling.
hard. I mean, the game's well gone for them, but they're still trying hard. Shevlin, I think, plays that up, and it's through the middle, and here's Henderson, plays it to the right to McBean. McBean shoots from the tight angle, just wide. Scott Henderson plays that down into the right, and it's McBean again coming in from the right hand side, shots wide, and that will come out to the Lions. Shot from way downtown, no power on it at all, and the Sharks pick that up easily, and Christian Johnson has that. He's got Shevlin on his right. He's got McBean on his left, and he goes to the left, and McBean has it through the middle now. McBean drop pass back to McBean. Nice pass in front. What a goal!
What a team goal!
Quality goal, and the Sharks stretched to 8. Gordon Horn with his second goal, but that was just slick, sexy hockey.
Very. And it all comes from CJ calming it down behind the goal, wasn't it?
CJ started that behind the goal.
Calmed it down behind the goal, made the play. McBean cut through the middle. Nottingham have called their time out.
Yeah, McBean played a killer pass, and it was easier to score than miss, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So Gordon gets his second of the day, and Nottingham take a timeout. 8-1 Solway. There's probably about 10 minutes to go. Can't see the clock just now as they're counting down the timeout. But it's been an enjoyable game, hasn't it?
It has been, yeah. Excuse me, I'm yawning.
Are you yawning? That's how enjoyable it's been.
Keeping me up here, Andy. Yeah, no, it has been. It's been good. It's not stopped off how well the Sharks played a couple of weekends ago here and down in Blackburn. And we're actually going to make a wee goalie change. Grant Scott's going on here.
Oh, good stuff.
Which possibly, somebody might correct me if I'm wrong, GT hopefully, is it Grant Scott's Sharks debut?
I think it is.
I think it will be. I know he's played a lot of hockey in Dumfries teams, you know, Demons and youth teams, but I don't think he's ever featured for the Sharks, so good to see another.
Well, he has now. Hopefully he's on a win bonus. Oh, Sharks just have a little backhanded shot there. It goes into the side netting. And the Lions are fighting away for that behind the net, but Sharks doing well. It is the Sharks with a puck just now. Still hard fought on the boards. It's just messy just now, but it's hard hockey stuff. Murray's so good at that. Still hard fought for behind the boards. Nobody's really come out on top of this. Sharks have the puck, and Kieran Hare. Kieran Hare gets a trip, surely. Nothing called. Anyway, Sharks have the shot. Shot's there. It's in.
That's in. That crossed the line.
Yep. It's a goal. And Kieran Hare will probably take the credit for that. I think he deserves it.
The goalie actually made an okay save on it, and unfortunately for him, it's just popped up over the top of him.
It bounced up high. I think Kieran's saying give it to Beattie, but doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's 9-1.
Yeah, they're asking for a high stick, but
to be fair, I think there was quite a high stick there. I mean, it looped up. I think people were trying to bat it in with a high stick, but nothing connected, and it's went in. If it was down the other end, I'd be arguing for a high stick.
Aye, I think we would be, wouldn't we? There was sticks up there, but
we'll check it on the highlights. Anyway, there's 7:43 left. It's Solway 9. Our favourite number when we're playing Whitley. The Lions 1.
Now with 7 minutes 43 to go, and only one more goal to make it 3 10s in a row.
That'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
Could we make it 4 tomorrow?
I'd be happy with any win tomorrow.
1-0 will do me.
1-0 will do me. A scrappy last minute goal will do me tomorrow. But here come the Sharks again. Lions just trying to get it out. They faced a lot of Sharks. Here's Boyd back. Shot comes in and it's just wide from Lewis Houston. What a goal that would have been.
What a good save that was, by the way.
Off the board.
Off the boards, but Lewis Young flicked it towards the goal, and he's made a good save, and then played and covered it up well.
I have to say, I think Ballinger's playing himself into my man of the match for the Lions. I thought Shaw had a good first period, but we've still got a few minutes for things to change on that. Sharks win the face-off, but Yokoyama is right through the middle and he gets tripped as Horn makes the save, and there's a penalty against the Sharks.
Penalty shot, surely.
I would imagine that's going to be a penalty shot. Yokoyama just put on the burners and was right through the middle.
Struan tripped him, but I mean, there was a clear trip that was missed in the centre ice as well, and I think that's what Boydie and Lewis Houston and Struan and Lewis Young, you know, are all complaining about.
I don't think we can fault the officials tonight. Normally we are all on the officials, but I think they've done a reasonable job tonight, a good job. I think there's been a couple of controversial chats, couple of controversial decisions, but chats have sorted that out. Emerson's having a chat with Callum Boyd just now, and Emerson's going to win that, whatever they were talking about. Yokoyama's having a chat as well. It's not looking like a penalty shot at the minute.
No, it's on the board.
Yep. He's in the box, so no penalty shot. 2-minute penalty for Struan Toner. We'll watch it in highlights, but let us know if you think that was a penalty shot. Watching it live, we thought it was. Gordon makes his first save.
Yeah, well done, Grant.
Grant. Chance again. So round the boards and into the nets.
Hit the net, yeah.
So the Sharks are facing 1 minute 47 of penalty. Leading 9-1, 6:50 in the game left. And we'll see how we're going with the Lions. But Grant scoring goals in his Sharks debut. Sharks clear it down the ice. They win the face-off and it's cleared down the ice. And Yokoyama will pick it up and start from behind his net, and he starts to get the legs moving, plays it out to the left. And it's tied up against the boards just now. Fisher in there on the left. Yokoyama plays it back out, shot blocked by Johnny McBean. Behind the Sharks net just now, Yokoyama makes a move. He's back out, back to Yokoyama. Been defended well. And that's played out by Danskin. Clears the zone for a wee bit. There's a minute left in this penalty. As the Lions move forward through Crowston. Gibbs is over on that far side, but the Sharks have it and should have plenty of time to clear. If they don't just clear it, they try and pass it out. It does get out of the zone. There's 38 seconds left in the penalty as the Lions wind up. Yokoyama plays it over to the right hand side, and that's played round. The Sharks working hard in defence. A little gap here though, and now the Lions passes loose and it bounces all the way down to the wrong end of the rink from their perspective. And the Lions will set up again with 14 seconds left in the penalty.
Here unlucky there, wee pass and nearly cut it out.
The Lions have gained his one. Yokoyama stops the clearance on the blue line. And that's the Toner back out. And the Sharks clear. Probably called for ice.
No. Slow down. If he skated at full speed, he'd have got there.
Level hockey. Level aside. As Grimshaw moves forward for the Lions. It's through the middle. Good defence there by Christian Johnson. Lovely little move. Tonight. And the Sharks are great.
2-on-1.
Here's Carruth takes the shot and it's kind of bounced and held.
Bobbled in about and
but covered up well.
In the logo, didn't it? He didn't really know himself where it was, but managed to cover it.
Good wee break there. It would have been a better 2-on-1. The player on the far side just had to hold up to stop going offside. Well, Lockerbie in for the Sharks for the face-off. Lockerbie wins it. And it's Lockerbie He plays that in the direction of Benton, but that's cut out when the Lions start to come forward and they just dump it in and chase. And it's behind the Sharks net just now. Sharks have it. And they try and play it out. It's Carruth on the right wing. Doesn't clear the zone and the Lions move forward. Carruth comes back and puts a challenge in. And it's the Sharks again who will flip this round, this little puck. It's still in the Sharks zone, but the Sharks have possession. Lockerbie plays in the direction of Crane. The Lions win it back, just that little bit scrappy just now. And it's flipped in the direction of the Lions goalie. The Lions have possession again. Hard fought.
Big hit again for Trainer there on the
Yep.
faraway boards.
But here's Croston again. Plays it to the left to Yokoyama. Yokoyama's back to Croston. Nice good hit there again by the Sharks.
Again by
Defending well.
Craner.
Craner's
Yeah.
chance here for the Lions. They don't get the shot away. And guess who's got the puck just now? Craner.
The Crane train.
The Crane train's going off for a wee rest.
Needs to,
He
no wonder.
deserves it. Here's
Felt like
Bentham. Lovely little pass there in the direction of Carruth, but just couldn't quite get to it.
Felt like
Is-
Trainer was on the ice for about 10 minutes there.
He did. Here come the Lions. They've just flipped out their zone. Here's Lavery. Plays a good pass across the ice. And the Lions intercept the pass towards Boyd. It's high. It's the plexi, you probably heard it. Stuart Kerr picks up for the Sharks. It's tight against the boards. And Sharks come away through Lewis Houston. Makes a move and Yokoyama will pick it up again. Yokoyama plays the pass out to the left. And there's a chance here for the Lions. Bounces around. And a good
Well done,
grab
Grant.
there by Grant Scott. 2:15 left in the match. 9-1. Do you think we're going to get to 10?
I think we've maybe put a commentator's curse on it, haven't we?
Well, we didn't put a commentator's curse on it. Owen, you put a commentator's curse on it, let's be honest.
We both take the blame here.
No.
Because you were thinking it.
I'm still annoyed that you had my Bridie last away game at Blackburn.
And it was
Anyway,
good.
Sharks come through the middle here. Coco Henderson plays a little drop pass back to Scott Henderson. Henderson. Shot comes in. Covered up well. 1:59 when the clock stops there. And a face off in the line zone. We've got a young team on for Sharks just now. Keane Chevron's on a seat. The Lions come away with it. Pass into the middle, and Chevron's going to have to defend well, and he did. Keane again gets that puck. They'll have to go again. And as Gibbs has it there, and it's loose in front. A shot coming in from distance. Stick deflected it up into the plexi, just as well. 1:30 left in the game when the whistle goes. It's 9-1 Solway. And we're getting close to that time where we're going to have to think about man of the match one.
Yeah. The only thing I will say about commentators' curse on 10-0 was what time did we score against Solihull here? Was it not about a minute and two? And then
we scored a couple of goals.
We scored a couple in the last minute
goals
and a
in the
half,
last minute. Aye.
We've still got time for 3 or 4 here, surely.
Right, okay. As the Sharks coming forward to try and make Owen's dream come true, and it's Struan. What a move by Struan Toner. Nearly went coast to coast. But it's the Lions that have it and dump it back in. Some good defence there by the Sharks. It's the Sharks that come away with it again. We'll pass in the direction of Johnny McBean. They couldn't quite collect. It was rattling along. Back into the Sharks zone with less than a minute to go. So it's Henderson now, Connor Henderson. And there's Scott Henderson. Sharks have it on the blue line. Shot comes in from distance. It's loose in front. It's still loose. And just win the fall for a Shark stick. Lions desperate defence here. Back in front. 30 seconds to go. Sharks still have it. It's still Toner. Toner fancies it. Got a good defensive stick in there by Race, I think it was. Sharks still have it. And it's Toner who neutralise. Everybody comes out. And Toner plays it across. Here's Mike Bean. Fakes the shot. Does a little drag move. Gets bundled to the ground. Nothing's ever called. And with 4 seconds, it's the Lions on the attack. And it's going to end 9-1.
There we go then.
Solway 9, Lions 1. A comprehensive demolition's not too strong a word, I think, of the Lions team. It was a good game, but the Sharks were clearly the better team.